Hello and welcome to Ed's Drives. In this video I'm going to be showing you Nemesis Pro Gaming keyboard and mouse configuration for as little as €20 or about up to $30, depends where you buy it. Looks like so you have straight away, you have a backlight as you see, 3 different colors you can cycle through. This is purple. I'm going to show you a bit later on. It actually is purple, blue and red. And here we have obviously brightness level as well. So pretty standard, pretty normal, nice keyboard, nice looking keyboard anyway. And same goes for the mouse. So it has the the backlight, has all your needed buttons. So here, scrolly wheel and things like that. And obviously the laser to control it. So that's these are the minor things, I suppose. The major things is how do they perform. So first things first, let me show you the keyboard layout. So there you go, that's the right side. That's, by the way, UK layout, so US would be different, or I presume so anyway. And it has a braided cable as we see here, so pretty standard setup. And nice touch as well, which most of the keyboards these days have, is these holes here on the bottom for liquids. So if you spill some liquid on the keyboard, they kind of help you out a little bit. In terms of the screws used, they're just standard Phillips screws, so if you want to disassemble it, no problem at all. It has some feet here for a little bit of height adjustment. They're not rubberized on this end at all, unfortunately, but they're there, and there's some rubber here, so that should stop it from slipping. So that's the keyboard. As you see, the keys themselves are tall enough. It's not a chiclet keyboard by any stretch of imagination, and yeah, it's okay. So that's that. Mouse itself, it has LED on the bottom, so basically a laser of some sort to track the terrain underneath it. There's just LED here, and LEDs, as you see, overall changes underneath this pattern, and it just cycles color like so. Here there's a CPI button that you can adjust sensitivity of the mouse. The way it works is basically goes 1, 2, 3 to highest, and then goes again to lowest, and then 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's that. I didn't see any software, anything like that, where you can change this button or anything like that. Has a click here, obviously, as always, with the middle button, and you have a scrolly thing. In terms of the clicking noise, so quite loud, reminds me old mice. And on the side here we have another 2 buttons. What's strange about these two buttons is they're very easy to press. They're not that hard to press at all. And considering that your finger sits nearly always here, I would like them to be a bit more sturdy. But anyway, it's not a big deal. What is a big deal is you can change this pattern. So you cannot switch it off, and you cannot cycle whatever colors you want, or just leave it at whatever color you want. It's just what it is, and you have to live with it if you buy this setup. Now, in terms of keyboard, there's a nice application I have here in the background. It says Keyboard Ghosting Demonstration. And you can find it on Microsoft.com if you look on Google. And let's see. So it says type to use. And that's what I wanted to show you about this keyboard. What most of all disappointed me, because I don't want these LEDs or anything like that. Most I wanted is that I press these 4 buttons and they register, and they don't. Now, if you don't have application like this, you can press 2 shift buttons and just try to press all the letters on the keyboard and see if they respond. Like, for instance, see, the F button is not responding now, S is not, D is not, A is not, and then some other buttons are responding, some buttons are not responding. And same for the numpad as well. 3 buttons, 2 working, 1 working, 2 working, 2 working. It's a bit of random kind of guess what's going to work. So that's what disappointed me, because if you are gaming, quite often you'd be using something like, these buttons and maybe space to jump or something like that. And sometimes it registers, sometimes it doesn't. Like now it's not registering anything at all. You know, it's not a game killer or anything like that. You should be fine without it. But at the same time, I would like, you know, at least WASD and space to be independent of everything else. So, you know, you wouldn't have ghosting issues. Unfortunately, you do have ghosting issues and not much you can do about it. So that's that. Next, I'm going to show you keyboard and mouse in the dark and just going to talk a little bit about the conclusion part. So stay tuned. And I'm back. So keyboard first, looks like so in the dark. So quite nice. So there's the blue color, there's the red color, and there's kind of purpley color. That's actually quite nice. As you see, it's all well lit up. So that's neat. And you have 3 brightness levels. Well, sort of. The most usable is probably this one. This one is okay. This one you can still make out what you're doing as well. So, you know, not the best backlight out there on the market, but it's pretty neat. And one thing that stands out, surprise, surprise, is the caps lock, num lock, and scroll lock. And that's a little bit disappointing. But at the same time, if you can live without it, you can just switch it off and it's fine. However, most of the time I'm using it, and it's unfortunate that it's green, not the same color as LEDs, or at least, I don't know, some other like white, dimmed white or something like that. But anyway. And then we have the mouse, which cycles like so. And that's pretty much it about this video, guys. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, click the like button and subscribe. If you are using this keyboard and mouse setup, let me know what you think about it. I personally don't think I'll be keeping it because, quite frankly, just like mattress, shoes or tires, a man or a woman has to invest into them. And same with keyboard and mouse, I suppose. If this is one of these tools that you use on the daily basis, you should really not skimp and, you know, save up a bit maybe and buy some nice keyboard and mouse. Doesn't have to be mechanical or anything like that, but something that has these anti-ghosting features and just is pleasure to use, doesn't kill your arms and wrists or whatnot. And yeah, these two are not bad at all. But as I said to you, if I was to seriously consider something for serious use, I wouldn't be considering them too. Unfortunately, as a replacement or temporary use, they're fine. But for longer period of time, not really. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. And leave the comments at the comment section down below. Click the like if you liked it. Click the subscribe if you want to see more videos to come. And see you next time. Bye bye.